It's a Weather Authority alert. Violet starts with a countdown.
Yep, as we get closer and closer to the holidays, we only have 5 days until Christmas. So a lot of people planning their travels, whether it's by flight or by car. The weather's going to impact both likely. May even see some flight delays because of a strong weather system that's on the way in the next 5 days. Another thing that we look forward to is the official start of winter, the winter solstice is tomorrow, and it's also the shortest day of the year, so our days get longer and longer after tomorrow. And also 2023 is 12 days away. So we are weather alert for this strong weather system that is expected in the coming days. It arrives late Thursday and into Friday with some strong winds and rain switching to snow. And we have high wind watches already issued for the North Country, and I'm expecting them to issue advisories for the rest of central New York, as we will all be impacted by this strong wind. And because of that wind, we're also monitoring the risk for flooding along the shoreline of Oswego and Jefferson counties, and also some pretty strong waves and winds off of Lake Ontario. Waves could get as high as 15 to 20 feet. Right now, though, we are tracking some quiet weather for travelers this evening. A live look from our triple Doppler radar sponsored by Falso Service Experts. And even tomorrow and a good chunk of Thursday look to be quiet. The weather system that's going to bring us some issues is still pretty far away from us. Just moving in off the west coast of the United States. It will take a little detour to the south, picking up some moisture and some warmer temperatures from the Gulf of Mexico before sliding back up to the northeast and hitting us as it moves in from the south. So first it'll bring us that warmer air and rain for late Thursday into Friday. Then late Friday into Saturday is when we get some colder air on the back end as this system wraps around some colder air from Canada. And that's also what's going to switch the rain back over to snow. So to sum up this next big weather maker, Thursday through Saturday, first, we're going to see a wintry mix. It begins Thursday afternoon. Then it switches to plain rain Thursday night and through the first half of Friday, switching back to snow Friday afternoon and through the day on Saturday. We're also watching strong winds with this system. Wind speeds will be around 20 to 30 miles per hour with gusts up to 50 miles per hour with the strongest winds near the Lake of Ontario. And these strong winds are going to arrive late Thursday through the day Friday, even trickling into early Saturday as well. We're also watching one other thing, a flash freeze. With this weather system bringing a huge swing in the temperatures, we're going to be in the 50s Friday morning, but then Friday evening, we drop down into the teens and stay in the teens, even single digits for some Friday night through Saturday. And with that sudden drop in temperatures, we're going to see some icy surfaces developing underneath the snow that we get Friday afternoon. Keep in mind there'll be snow on top of any icy surfaces. Now let's time this out with our futurecast, starting with this evening. Mostly cloudy skies and quiet weather for travelers. Temperatures in the 20s right now, dropping down into the teens overnight by sunrise Wednesday morning. Partly sunny skies through the day, warming up into the mid-30s. Then Wednesday night, still staying quiet as we drop back into the 20s by Thursday morning. Thursday morning, we'll be starting off the day quiet with mostly cloudy skies. Then in the afternoon is when we start to see a wintry mix. Some snow in the higher elevations, but some rain and maybe even some sleet in the lower elevations. It switches to plain rain Thursday night through the first half of Friday. Then it's Friday afternoon. It switches back to snow, and we'll go from the 50s Friday morning to 30s midday Friday, then to the teens Friday evening. And with that flash freeze, we're going to see some icy surfaces developing underneath that snow. Then the snow shifts northward as it turns to lake effect late Friday and into Saturday. So to sum up your forecast, quiet tomorrow, a wintry mix late Thursday, switching over to rain, then back to snow with some windy conditions. And that flash freeze and snow Friday night through Saturday, that's when you want to be careful traveling. Just some light lake effect on Christmas Day up north, but quiet here in central New York and chilly into next week.